Brian. Thank you for that awesome intro. Hi, everybody. My name is Angelo Damiano. I'm the CEO and founder of PowerSpike, and I'm very excited to get the chance to talk to you guys about my company and the industry that we work in today. So, about 3 years ago, I used to be a content creator on a platform called Twitch.tv. If you've never heard of Twitch, it's a video game live streaming platform home to over 100 million people who come to watch content every single month and 2 million content creators. Content on this platform is primarily focused on video games. So if I'm somebody, I can come to this platform and I can live stream myself playing a video game to an audience. People will come and watch me because I'm entertaining or I'm really good at a game. And this was something that I used to do a long time ago with actually another startup company. So when I was creating content on Twitch.tv and streaming myself out playing video games, I had a lot of people that actually came and showed up to my stream. There were thousands of people that were actually tuning in. But when we were creating this content, we found one really big problem. It was really difficult to monetize that content. It was really difficult to make this our full-time job and actually make money off of it, mainly because when we reached out to brands and advertisers and tried to get in touch with them for sponsorships and other monetization opportunities, we sent out 100 emails and got 2 responses. And of the 2, they were both rejections. So for us, as content creators, it was very difficult to monetize. We talked to a few other streamers that were our friends, and we found that it wasn't just a problem that we were facing, but when other streamers tried to reach out for sponsorship opportunities, they also encountered the same difficulty. 70% of their audiences were using ad blockers, so traditional advertisements weren't making enough money either. So we found that this was a common problem on Twitch. So as a streamer, I started reaching out to some brands and advertisers to figure out why this was happening. When we reached out, we found out that it wasn't so much that they didn't want to sponsor streamers on Twitch, but it was more so that it was really difficult. Trying to manage hundreds of content creators, trying to create a campaign at scale, and trying to distribute payments, measure analytics, it was a real challenge. Most brands didn't want to take it on, so as a result, no money really got brought into it. So 2.5 years ago, myself and a few of my other colleagues and hometown friends, we started PowerSpike. So PowerSpike is a influencer marketing and analytics platform for Twitch.tv. What that means is that if you're a brand who wants to get in touch with content creators for paid promotions and sponsored content, you can use our platform to do so. So, for example, I am a brand such as Coca-Cola, and I want to get these internet famous people to promote my product. They might do something along the lines of drinking Coke on stream or talking to their audiences and saying, hey guys, go check out Coke. It's something really delicious. It tastes great. It's amazing. You can find a link in the description below. Something along those lines. So with our platform, brands can come to it and they can use it to discover the perfect influencer for their brand, work with those influencers to hire them, manage them, and create sponsored content. And then after they've created the content, they can use our platform to review analytics and measure ROI related to their campaign. It's an all-in-one influencer management solution. And here's how it works. When you come to our platform, brands start out by creating a campaign. When they post a campaign, it goes live on our marketplace. Streamers will then send proposals to these brands, letting them know how they'd like to be compensated and what they'd like to do for that. From there, the brands can review these proposals and determine who they want to hire. Once the brands have hired an influencer, the influencer will send them important data and analytics related to their campaign, and they will appear directly within their dashboard. I won't spend too much time on the market, but the really big thing that I want to point out is that influencer marketing is a $3 to $5 billion industry. And of that, within our total attainable market, last year there were 142,000 campaigns ran, and within our total attainable market are about 76,000. Twitch as a platform has about 100 million monthly active users. That's been growing very consistently over the past few years, and as of right now has 2 million content creators. So the way that we make money on this platform is very simple. We use a subscription model for brands. So to actually access the platform, brands are charged a monthly subscription between $49 to $5.99 a month. And then for streamers, we take a 15% commission on every deal. So if the deal is for, I'll pay you $100 to promote my product to your viewers, then we'll pay out the streamer $85 and keep the 15. So far, we've had some really great traction this year. So at the beginning of the year, we started out with 86 influencers, and we've grown to over 623. Those influencers are reaching 7 million people every single month, and we've grown 1,000% in terms of that reach growth this year alone. We won the New York State Business Plan competition, and in total, we won $39,000 just pitching at events. And we've used that money so far to bootstrap and fund the company for the past 2.5 years. Oh, yeah, it's a little cut off, but we'll try it. We have a great team. Myself, I'm the CEO of the company, but I also have a COO and a CTO. Most of us are technical, but I don't want to spend too much time on what each one of us does, but the main thing that I want to point out is that Many of us were Twitch streamers before we got into this, so we saw the problem ourselves, and that's how we helped to solve it. And on top of that, we have a really great advisory board consisting of members of the gaming industry, people in the traditional startup world. Brian Corrigan is one of our great mentors and advisors. So really, we've assembled an incredible board which has helped us bring this to life. So our ask today is very simple. We're looking for strategic partners, potential customers, and any front-end developers who are interested in what we're building. I'd love to have a conversation with anybody who's interested in what we're doing. We are raising a fundraising round right now, and of that we're raising $340,000, and of that we have $95,000 committed. So more than happy to chat with anybody who's interested in what we're doing, and happy to have a conversation and answer any questions at the end. Thank you so much. We're PowerSpike.
What's the range of your subscription? Do you reveal the pricing that you charge the brands to come into the platform, or is it all on a case-by-case basis?
So the range of our subscription. So we have 3 different packages that we offer to the public right now. It's introductory pricing, so if you get in right now, you're going to get a really good deal. It's $49, $69, and $99 a month. I can guarantee you that's going to go up. And then beyond that, if you're looking to have a custom managed campaign where it's just a turnkey solution and we manage everything on our end for you, that's $5.99. And the tech allows us to scale it and do it pretty easily. Any other questions?
I'm going to tee it up for you, but any exciting brands that we might know that you're working with?
Yeah, so I can't quite say a few names, but we are in negotiations with companies like Bethesda, and I just got a contract back today from Soylent, so hopefully that all goes through. But yeah, some pretty interesting brands that we're working with right now. A lot of esports startup companies, endemics to the space, different publishers we're looking at. It's going to be a good year.
Is there any information you have as the marketing people, are they going towards this? I mean, they're looking for places to spend money. Do you have any data showing that this is a form they're trying to get to? These influencers that you're about?
Great question. So I don't necessarily have any data on it, but I can give you kind of like the backstory of why things are going to this. So when you look at a live stream and you look at live content, traditional influencer marketing is all about how one of these influencers is going to have rapport and have trust with their audience. So you think about a platform like YouTube or Instagram, viewers definitely trust these influencers, but it's very rare that they actually have to get the chance to have a conversation with them. You can't talk to an Instagram influencer. If you put a comment under a YouTube video, maybe the content creator will get back to you a day later. It's a very, very long conversation between each message. With live streaming, that's totally different. I can send a message in a chat room and the guy is gonna get back to me, or a girl, will get back to me in a matter of seconds. So I can have an actual legitimate conversation in real time with these people, which makes it so that during a live stream, that person, I have a lot more trust with them. I can actually have a conversation with them. I can actually get to know them. So when you think about influencer marketing, you think about trust, you think about who's going to have the most kind of influence over their audience, it's live streamers. And that's where things are going. Brands recognize that, and that's where we believe the market is going to go.
Have you run into any disclosure issues with FTC about, influencers having to disclose that they are being paid for sponsorship?
Great question. So disclosure issues with the FTC. We haven't run into anything like that. For those who don't know, you do have to disclose. There was a lot of controversy earlier in the year regarding these disclosure issues. If you're making a post on Instagram or YouTube, you have to put in hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored, or you have to make it very clear to your audience that the content is sponsored. We haven't ran into any issues like that. We handle FTC clearance on our end. So we make sure that the streamers are very well informed of any kind of deal that they're going into, that they need to put hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad in the title, in order to make sure that they meet regulations. Great question.
Give them a round of applause.